Hello everybody. A lot of people on YouTube, you're calling me a homo, all because one user on YouTube called me one. That doesn't give you the right to call me a homo, and he called me a homo. He called me a homo. Don't you just leave me alone? If you're gonna call me a homo, then I don't know what to say. Then back off. And I will not have it!
This is Sparta! Alright, Shofu here, and I got a battle against AsawRetuow. I really don't know how to say his name. And he leads with an Arbok, and I lead with Swampert. And he's using the mixed team, and I'm using just the standard team. So, yeah, he uses Switcheroo, which is a new Heart Gold move. And I just hit him with an Earthquake, because fuck Stealth Rock for now. And he doesn't die because of the Intimidate, which is pretty gay. But now he's going to switch out, obviously, so I'm also going to switch out. But he switches to something I did not want to see yet. And I have to switch the hell out of there again, because Huge Intao is going to murk my Skarmory. So I switched to Swampert, expecting the Thunderbolt or Surf or something. I don't care. Swampert's kind of useless now. And I set up Stealth Rock as he sends in Flex. Now I'm just going to go to Powerhouse as he uses Thunder Wave because he knows I have to switch out. And I used Sub on the Arbok. And I was really mad when it didn't die from Stealth Rock. But I can't do anything about that. So now I just sub up. And I'm going to use Swords Dance here. But he has Earthquake, so he's ruining my plans now. And his Earthquake will be strong enough to break the sub. And I Swords Dance, but I'm not going to stay in here because I don't want to get Earthquaked. Even though I know it won't do that much. So I'm just going to switch out to Rotom, my Wheatgrass. And he's going to use Earthquake, and it's not going to hit me because I have Levitate. And then he's going to go for the Poison Jab, and it's not going to do jack shit because I resist it. And luckily I didn't get the Poison Axe there. And I'm just going to hit him with the Shadow Ball and take him out. So, yeah. He sends out Huge Intao again. And I send in Swampert again because, you know, whatever. Why not? And he uses Draco Meteor. And as those comments are falling from the sky, it does a fucking shitload. So I know this Latios is choice specs now. So I'm gonna switch out and I'm gonna go to Shuriken because I can resist the Draco Meteor. And he can't switch attacks. So yeah, it still does a lot, but not that much. So I'm just gonna use this opportunity to set up a layer of spikes as he sends in Flux again. So I use spikes and yeah, spikes, because I don't want him to drive past me. So never mind. Anyway, I send Powerhouse back in as he uses Stealth Rock, and here I'm just gonna sub up again as he sends in a fucking Sceptile, which is not good. But anyway, I use Substitute because my teacher was sick. And I'm just going to go for the Stone Edge here because I know he's probably going to use Substitute too. And if he didn't use Substitute, I could kill him. So he Stone Edge and it fucking hits, yes. And then I break his sub. And he's just going to go for the Leaf Storm on this turn because he doesn't really want to get into that whole Substitute thing with me. And I'm just gonna go for the Earthquake here because I don't really want Stone Edge to miss, and I know it'll still do a lot. And if he did use sub, it would be enough to break the Substitute. So yeah, it did about half of what he had. And then now he's just gonna use Leech Seed, and I knew he would use Leech Seed. I knew he wouldn't use Leaf Storm because he was probably predicting me to switch out. And then I use Earthquake and kill him. So things are looking pretty good for me. And now he's going to send out Latios again. I'm just going to send in Swampert as Death Fodder, which is the only reason I saved it anyway. So yeah, Swampert did very well in this match considering he had a choice pair. So now that he's locked on the Surf, I can switch in Latios safely. And he brings in his special wall, which is a Mantine. Fucking beast. And I switch out to Powerhouse, knowing that he's... Oh, did I just do... I think I did a double switch there. Yeah. I was expecting Register to come in. So I send back Wheatgrass, and he takes the serve rather nicely, but not that nice. Did a lot actually. I was a crit. I didn't even see that shit. But whatever. He knows I'm gonna Thunderbolt now, so he switches back on Flex, the Registeel, and it does a decent chunk, considering it's a fucking Registeel. And then yeah, he uses Pain Split. No, I use Pain Split. Wow, I use Pain Split just to get my HP back. As he uses Earthquake, predicting Powerhouse to come back in. But now, since he missed with the Earthquake, I thought he would use a different move, which is why I sent in Powerhouse. And then he uses Earthquake anyway. And then I see that it does less than a fourth to my HP. So now I know I'm safe to set up a sub and start Swords Dancing. Or maybe set up a sub and just kill him with the Earthquake. So he uses Earthquake on my substitute and it doesn't break, because I'm a beast. Or it's a beast. We're both beasts. And then I use Earthquake and I kill his ass. And his little brothers. So yeah, good. And then he's gonna send in Mantine again. And he's gonna use Surf, obviously, to break my sub. And then I'm just gonna try and use Stone Edge here. But it's gonna fucking miss, of course. Because Stone Edge is the worst move in the game. But it can be obviously good. It fucking hits. So I'm gonna switch out because I don't want to risk him hitting me with a Surf, even though he's probably not gonna use it. And he uses Toxic on my Rotom. So here I predict the switch out because he doesn't want to get Thunderbolted, obviously. Who does? And I'm gonna use Thunder Wave. And he sent out a fucking Heatran, so that was perfect. So now he has a paralyzed Heatran, so I think I have this game in the bag. And then I'm just gonna hit him with a Thunderbolt just to get as much damage as I can. But I get a crit. This Pokemon's gay. This is a gay game. If you haven't realized that yet. So he's gonna send out Huge Tao again, just to kill off my Rotom. And he goes down like your mom did on prom night. And then he sends out, I send out Latias as well. And I'm gonna go for the Calm Mind here, because I'm calm, max HP, so I know he won't be able to kill me with the Draco Meteor after this. So yeah, I used Calm Mind, and now I'm gonna go for the Dragon Pulse. But since Mantine is such a fucking beast, it's a 2-hit KO. And he's just Toxic, but it's not really gonna matter. So yeah, I'm just gonna kill him off with another Dragon Pulse. And all he has left is Latias, which is going to die to a Dragon Pulse, and I'm not going to die to a Draco Meteor because I'm calm with special defense EVs. And he's, what the fuck? Oh, he's Dragon Pulse. So it doesn't do jack shit. Maybe he would have killed me with the Draco Meteor. Oh well. And I just killed him off with the Dragon Pulse. So good game, AsawRetuow. Subscribe to him and me. Peace.